Hey, my name is Adilene Villanazul. Thank you for clicking into the video to come meet me. If you know me from a previous video, welcome back. Today I'm bringing to you my everyday makeup routine. This is how I do my makeup every single day. So I just basically sat down and did my makeup in front of the camera. I will be doing a voiceover type of video that I'll explain what I'm doing instead of talking throughout the video. I just feel like that would be a little easier. So without any more explanations, let's just hop into the video. Okay, so to start off with, every time I do my makeup, I start off with applying some Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Post Shaving Balm. This has no alcohol in it, so it shouldn't dry out your face, and I think I saw this a long time on the media, picked it up because it was pretty inexpensive, and I've liked it ever since. I remember that at the beginning I couldn't really tell if it was doing much of a difference, so I didn't wear it one time that I did my makeup, and it made a difference, so I kept using it. And here's the product. Moving on, the next step that I always do, just because I feel like, so I'll curl my eyelashes here, and the reason why I do this before anything else is because I feel like if I curl my eyelashes after I have foundation on, it will basically leave me marks on my cheeks, and then it's just a mess to correct it, so it works best for me to curl my eyelashes before any foundation. It looks like I'm curling my eyelashes very harshly, but what I do is I start from the very root of my eyelash and go to the tip, so I do curl them a lot, but it's not in the same place. I will go in with a light coat of a more dry consistency mascara just to keep them curled because my eyelashes do tend to fall. Here I am taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I use the shade Golden Beige. It's currently my favorite foundation because it's very inexpensive. I really love the spatula on here. I'll show you a little bit more of what that looks like in a second, but I've been using this one every single day because it's a lot lighter than the Fenty Beauty foundation, which is what I was using prior to discovering this one. Here you can see that spatula. I like to go in and rub the foundation around on my face just so the Beauty Blender won't suck it all in one place. I feel like it helps. I'm not really sure, but I do it anyway. Then again, sorry, my Beauty Blender isn't completely clean. I maybe should have done it for the video, but I didn't. So I'm just going in with a regular, it's not a Beauty Blender, it's a beauty sponge, but I'll just go in here and blend it. No specific way, just kind of what works for me. I'll do the first half of my face and then move them to the upper half just because I don't want the foundation to dry out. Whoops. I don't want the foundation to dry out before I blend it and then it be harder to blend. So I just kind of split my face, which is not even really like separated evenly because my forehead is a lot smaller than the rest of my face. But I don't know. I think I learned that from Rihanna in her foundation video. Here, actually you'll see, I'm going to try to apply the Maybelline New York concealer. I was actually out of it, so I had to use the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I prefer the other one over the Shape Tape because, again, the Shape Tape is really thick and it feels heavy on my face. The other one is a lot lighter, but I guess it just depends on the type of makeup you're going for. For everyday basis, I like to use the Maybelline one, but like I said, in this case I had to use this one. You can see it's really thick, which I like on certain occasions, but for everyday I prefer the lighter one. Alright, up next is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Bake, Brighten, and Set Loose Finishing Powder. I picked this up quite some time ago and didn't really use it, but now that I'm a little bit on the darker side, this one works better for me than the Airspun one that I used to use. I actually really like it. I feel like it leaves your skin really smooth, so if you want a powder, I would definitely recommend this one. The next thing I'll do is apply some highlighter. In this video, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals, which is their 321B. Next, I don't really have a bronzer. What I use for a bronzer is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Powder. I just went for a shade that's significantly actually darker than my skin tone. The one I picked up was the N8 in Cappuccino, and that's what I use for my powder. I've been using this for a long time. You can actually see in here that I hit pan. I will start contouring my cheeks and then bronze my forehead up, because since I am a little darker right now than I normally am, I have to really bronze my face in order for me to match the rest of my body. And I just blend, and blend some more. You can start to tell how my face is a little more colorful. I'll apply some on my jawline just to define it a little more. And you'll see here in a little bit as well that I'll apply some on the sides of my nose to make it look a little sharper. Moving on to eyebrows. Currently, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite. I was trying to show you, but my camera didn't focus. I was actually still using my cell phone on this video. I'll take a little brush. This is actually from the kit Coastal Scents. I'll leave the kit that I use in the description, so if you want to check that out, I got that for Christmas, and I love the brushes. I'll comb out my eyebrows a little bit just to get some of the powder off of them before I start applying the product. And with the actual brush, the first thing that I'll do normally is line the underneath of my eyebrows. And then go on the top and then outline that as well. After the product is completely on the outer parts of my eyebrow, then I will start diffusing the color towards the center to make it a little lighter on the inside of the eyebrows. The next thing I'll do is go in with my next, mascara number 2. This mascara is more wet than the one that I applied first. This one is a Super Lash Mascara para pestañas. It's the one, the green one. So this one is Aguacate. I'm sure you can find this in Mexican stores in the US, but I usually buy a couple whenever I go to Mexico. Oh wow, qué bonita. Lastly, I will go in with Urban Decay's All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I talked about this in an Instagram story too. I just started using this and I absolutely love it. It makes your your makeup all melt into place, and it just feels so good. So I definitely recommend, not necessarily this one because it is a little more expensive, but go ahead and try setting sprays. They really make a difference. And then to finish off, every time I shower, the only product I use in my hair is the Renpure Originals Coconut Water Mist. It's a leave-in treatment. So it's actually zero sulfates, parabens, dyes, gluten, all of that bad stuff. None of it's in here. It's a family-owned company, makes all kinds of awesome hair products. I use their shampoos, I use their conditioner, I use this hair stuff. This actually saved my hair after I colored. Actually, how do you say that? I bleached my hair. So I really trust this line of products, and I really like this product specifically. Alright guys, so this is it. This is how I do on my makeup. I'm just kidding. This is how I do my makeup. So it's pretty simple, and like I said, this is what I do every single day of my whole entire life. Unless I have like an event or something to go to, then I'll do my eyeshadow, but I have some kind of like feeling with eyeshadow because I don't have a very large lid, if you can tell, like it's super small, so I don't feel like eyeshadow goes well on my eyelids, or I just don't know how to do it on myself, I guess. Maybe I'll learn and I'll teach you guys later if you have lids like me and I know how to do it in the future, but for now this is just what we're gonna work with. So thank you for watching the video. That's it.